As Adani becomes richest man in Asia, India slips to 107th in global hunger. India slipped 6 places and ranked 107 out of 121 countries in the 2022 Global Hunger Index GHI report, released on Saturday. It is estimated that a child does die approximately every 10 seconds from hunger across the globe. The Narendra Modi-led government, in an official statement, reacted sharply to the statistics of India's fall in the hunger index and called the report misinformation and part of a consistent effort to taint India's image. They went on to say that the index suffers from serious methodological issues. Calling the report disconnected from reality, the Ministry of External Affairs (MAA) said it chooses to deliberately ignore efforts made by the government to ensure food security during the pandemic. The reality is seen on the streets. Walking down my road, very often, I see starving beggars and famished children begging for a morsel of food or money. Should we even have beggars on the streets in the 21st century? While India recorded its highest serial growth in the year 2016-17, why is it still that 20 million people in India go to bed hungry on a daily basis? With the highest fuel price in the world, privatization of agriculture which throws millions out of jobs, the lowest GDP, the Indian rupee weakening in value, and highest levels of unemployment, food inflation hitting an all-time high, interest on deposits at a 17-year low, bank credit growth at a 50-year low, the failure of GST and the MSME Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises destroyed while the finance minister through it all merrily declares that nothing is the matter and we are all good, seems insensitive to say the least. Why do we bring Gautam Adani into the picture? Has he got anything to do with it? Are we jealous of Gautam Adani? Certainly not. Of course, we should be proud of Gautam Adani. He is the red shining cherry on the iced cake, the greatest billionaire turning out to be the richest man in Asia, and we Indians, of course, should celebrate and venerate him. Gautam Adani would soon be shifting to be the richest man in the world if luck would have it. While most world billionaires lost wealth during the pandemic, Gautam Adani's wealth surged far ahead. In fact, during the pandemic, Indian billionaires became richer while poor people became more impoverished. With 1.18 trillion rupees, Gautam Adani's wealth has grown the most in the world in 2021, making him the 26th richest person in the world, with a net worth of 36.39 lakh crore rupees. Industrialist Gautam Adani's wealth has increased the most in the world so far in 2021. Another disturbing factor is a huge drug smuggling racket is going on at the Adani Mundra port and nothing much is being done to stop it. In September 2021, there was the largest seizure of narcotic substances in India reported at Mundra port, where 3,000 kilograms of drugs were seized at Mundra port in Gujarat and tracked to Ashi Trading Company, which is registered at an address in a middle-class locality in Vijayawada. In February 2022, 750 kilograms of drugs worth over 2,000 crore rupees were seized from a ship off the Gujarat coast. Due to the constant massive drug smuggling in Adani port, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi said. September 21, 3,000 kg 21,000 rupees. May 22, 56 kg 500 crore rupees. July 22, 75 kg 375 crore rupees. He asked, how are the drugs landing at the same port continuously, despite the seizure of drugs 3 times at the same port? And also went on to say, is there law and order in Gujarat? Does mafia have no fear of the law? Or is this a mafia government? The inequality between the rich and poor is digging deeper chasms. The discontent of Indians is growing. In the latest farmers' revolution was the last straw, and the government eventually had to back down, but still, the farmers are struggling. It is also said that in 1 year Gautam Adani increased his wealth by $16.2 billion, and on the other hand 10,113 companies voluntarily had to close down their business due to an ill-planned lockdown and thousands lost their jobs. There may come a time when poverty-stricken Indians will not have roti, rice, kapra, and makan, and the ruling 10% will say smugly, if they don't have roti, give them cakes. India will then head toward a revolution in a fight against survival of the fittest.